Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08 and welcome to the 41st episode of my second 1 billion iron ingot challenge. In today's episode, the bulk of my time will be spent on adjusting my iron ore processing, and when I say adjusting, I mean just a little adjustment, to be honest. What I'm going to do is, instead of using the energetic alloy grinding balls, I am going to use a slightly better grinding ball. I am going to be using the vibrant alloy grinding balls, and that's because the main output is a little bit better with these rather than with the energetic alloys. Now the thing is, the vibrant alloy ingots actually come from the energetic alloy, and in addition to that, I need ender pearls. So I'm going to build something so that I can get some ender pearls down here, because currently I'm not spawning endermen or anything to get ender pearls. But I do have a little something that I've actually used before in this series, but I'm going to kind of step that up a little bit. But the first thing I want to do in today's episode is I want to make a wireless crafting terminal. And so let's work on that. The wireless crafting terminal is actually pretty easy to make. I don't think I have I do have Fluix pearls automated. So I just need a wireless terminal. And I don't have any Fluix, really. So I should be able to automate that with, yeah, Fluix crystals right here, so that won't be a problem. So that's just a pulverizer recipe. So let's find a pulverizer and then throw that in, and then we should be able to complete this recipe. So let's see, wireless, and then need the wireless crafting terminal, so that'll be this. I just need the wireless terminal for that, and that's almost done. There we go. So that is how you make a wireless crafting terminal. So I just need to pop this in and actually make it. So that's step one here, and I won't need that anymore once I get this all set up. So what I have to do is the same thing with the that I did with the wireless terminal. I just need to pop it into this security terminal, and then now it is linked up. The thing is, I would like to add something to this, and if we right click here, there is a spot right here for an infinity booster, and that means I can connect up to my applied energistics ME system no matter where I am on the map. So I would very much like to have that, so let's get rid of that because I don't really need it. So to make the infinity booster, I think that's what it's called anyways, so let's type that in. Infinity booster card. It is a wireless receiver and quantum entangled singularities. Now to make these quantum entangled singularities, you need to create a singularity and ender dust. So yeah, so first off, let's work on a singularity. So to make a singularity, I need a matter condenser. So let's go and grab one of these. And what a matter condenser can do, actually, let's just grab one real fast and then I can show you what it can do. So I don't think this needs power or to actually be hooked up to a applied energistics system. We will need a storage cell right here, so let's grab one of those. And I do want the biggest variety because I will need the biggest variety for what I'm doing. I need to make singularities with this thing. Traditionally, the matter condenser here can make several different things, and actually we can scroll through here. We can make matter balls or singularities, so I guess we can only make two things. So basically it needs an input of a lot of items. What I've got for this is dense cobblestone generators. These produce 128 cobblestone per second continuously, and that will be sent over to the matter condenser here. And as we can see, this number is going up. It is going up kind of slowly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait on this to make some singularities. Actually, first I should get some ender. Wait, now I forget. I need to look up this booster again because, okay, ender dust is what I need. Ender dust. Okay, so I do have plenty of ender dust. That's what that is. Okay, so what I need to do is I just need to wait on this to get a singularity. That's going to take a little time as we're only 11,000 of the way to 256,000 of the stored energy here. So I'm going to wait on that off camera, and when that is finally done, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I finally have a singularity here. Now, one thing I should mention is I am having some sort of difficulty with this wireless crafting terminal. I can view everything in my system, but I can't pull anything out. So I'm wondering what's going on there. So I think unless this wireless infinity booster changes something, I might actually have to go back to my regular crafting terminal, or my regular wireless terminal, I should say. But that's not a super big deal, I guess. So the next step in this process is to actually get some TNT. And I think I'm going to try to use industrial TNT. And the reason is industrial TNT doesn't destroy anything. And so I'm going to try this first off. So let's... I don't know why that did that. So let's grab some industrial TNT. I'm also going to grab some regular TNT. So let's do that as well. Okay, so Yes, I messed that up. So there we go. There's some TNT, and then I do have the ender dust. I will need some means of setting this off, so let's grab a button. And now I just need to explode this, and yeah, hopefully this will work. So let's just set this up right here. Button. Let's try out the industrial TNT first. I'm not sure if that'll work or not, but I'm going to try it. Let's throw down one ender dust and then the singularity here, and let's set this off. Okay, so that seems to have worked. Cool. Fantastic. So now I have these right here, so now I should be able to make my infinity booster. Okay, so booster, and then these here and here. And let's try to craft this up. Also, with this terminal, for whatever reason, if I try to craft something, it'll act like it's trying to calculate, but it's not. Like, even if I say to make 2 torches, yeah, it's just... So I don't know what's going on with that. But let's grab this infinity card. Let's see if that changes anything. And there we go. I was probably right there for like 3 seconds, and I didn't realize it. So let's pull this up, let's plop this in, and let's see if that changes anything. No, it doesn't appear to. So that kind of stinks. So I'm going to have to go back to my other terminal here. So let me grab that, and we can just get rid of this for now. I very well could troubleshoot that in the future, and hopefully I'll get that working, maybe even before next episode. But for right now, what I want to do is I want to build a system to automatically get me ender pearls over here. And it's going to be pretty much the same system that I have at my other base. So let me automate everything. I just need a bunch of grouts, and then I need some smeltry bricks, I think they're called. Or seared bricks, my bad. So we need grouts. That's not the recipe I want. Grout equals smeltry bricks 1-to-1 ratio. I did need to check that because I wasn't sure what the ratio was. So let's do that. And then do I have these automated? I do not. Okay, so weird freeze there, but we're all good. I made that. And then I can make everything else manually. So let's plop this in the system. And let's get things cooking. I'm probably going to tell the system to make a bunch of stuff and then go away for a little while just so that it can actually go ahead and make everything. So this needs to go in a furnace. So let's try this one. So let's just, for right now, tell this system to make something like 4,000 seared bricks. And I'm going to let those start cooking up. And once some of those are done, I will be right back to continue this build. Okay, so I believe I have enough seared bricks to really get started here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bunch of the trappings of a larger Tinkers Construct Smeltry. So I'm going to grab 5 casting tables. I'm going to grab 5 faucets. That's 1 extra, but that's okay. And then let's see here. I need at least 5 smeltery drains. Actually, I will need at least 6. I will need at least 6 of those. I will need 1 controller. And then I will need a tank, so let's grab some glass. I don't actually think I will need to use the tank though, to be honest. So let's grab a bunch of these guys now. So I'm not sure how many I need, so let's just start out with 100. And I can grab more if I need to. So let's do that. One more thing is I'm going to be using some enhanced alloy smelters. I haven't made these on camera, so let's go through the recipe real fast. So these are just upgraded alloy smelters. They are made with the enhanced machine chassis, which is made with an N-steel chassis and enhanced die blend. The enhanced die blend is like this, and yeah, this is all kind of new, but the N-steel chassis is actually not too hard. It's N-steel bars, which are made kind of the same way as iron bars, but with this N-steel here. And this N-steel is made in an alloy smelter with N-stone, dark steel ingots, and obsidian. So hopefully I didn't go through that too fast. I probably did. It also includes these gears right here, which are the Infinity Bimetal gear, which I've used before with the Vibrant Alloy Nuggets here. And then that's how you get these enhanced alloy smelters. I'm just going to be replacing the alloy smelters I already have in existence down there. So let me grab some item conduit, because I know I'm going to need that as well. Probably going to need some speed upgrades as well. So let's just grab a stack of those and let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a rather large smeltery, and I'm hoping I can get one that's large enough. I'm going to build it, I think I'm going to build it over here. So for right now, let's call this my outer wall over here. So I want that by 5, and actually let's take it over 2 if I can. Yeah, that's, oh man, that's tight. Oh, hang on, I got it one too far anyways. It's still gonna be tight, but I think if I build it 5 by 5 here, I'll be okay. So this is going to be kind of the outer layer here. Let's put the seared tank. Actually, let's try it right here. And then the controller can go right here. Now I'm actually going to build this down a little bit, because we can make these rather big. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So let's grab a bunch of these guys. Oh shoot, and I didn't put my patterns away. Actually, I don't need this one right here, I don't think. So I'm probably going to need more of these bricks, but I should be able to craft those up rather easily. Station can... Oh, I know what I did. So when I was tinkering around off camera trying to get my my wireless crafting terminal to work, I picked up this security terminal and replaced it. So that's why that happened right there. So let's get rid of these while I am near here. All these dumb patterns. And let's pick up some more of these seared bricks. That should be more than enough. There we go. That should be much more than enough. So let's continue building this. I should be a little bit careful that I don't complete this while I'm actually down here. Oh my goodness. I can't aim for my life right now. I actually probably should have grabbed a wand to do this, but whatever. I didn't do it. It's done. It's over. Okay, so we'll leave this block right here to be the last block. And hopefully I built everything okay. Yes, it fired up. So this should be able to hold a lot of stuff, which is exactly kind of the goal here. And now I need to actually get... I need to replace a few things. I need to replace some of the sides with these smeltery drains right here, which I can do right now. And then my faucets. I actually only need 5 faucets. I need these faucets right here. Actually, down here, I'm going to need to do a little bit of stuff. Okay, so what I need to do down here is, first off, I need to put the casting tables down. And they need to be right here. I need some gem casts, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I'm going to do is, next I'm going to put some of these modular storage units down here to hold the ender pearls that are coming out. Okay, let me check that they all have modules in them. Oh, this one even has stuff in it. They weren't really oh, I don't think that one did. So I need to get a storage module for that one. So let's get rid of some of the stuff that I don't need. And then grab a tier 1 storage module. Perfect. And I believe it's this one. Cool. So then this item duct will move these items, and it will actually move them to some of the alloy smelters over here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to alter this a little bit, because instead of this energetic alloy being the final product, it will be kind of a temporary product that is used in the smelting of the final product, which will be vibrant alloy, which will then be made into the grinding balls. So I'm going to need to change quite a bit around to get that to work, but it actually shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, so let's just pop this up. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So these two alloy smelters I am going to leave alone. It's going to be in on blue, out on brown. However, these two alloy smelters over here will be different. They will be insert on brown, and they will be extract on, what's another channel that I haven't used? Because I need to check these guys. Okay, so these are in on green. So I can't use green, blue, or brown. So out on, or in on, no, out on, sorry. Let's do out on purple. So these will be in on brown, out on purple. Okay, so let's empty these out, because I will not need those. And then this right over here will be in on purple. Yes, and out on green, like it is. So the recipe will no longer be this. Let's hit forget. So once it runs out of grinding balls here, it shouldn't. Okay, that's working perfectly. Fantastic. So once it's out of grinding balls, all of this inventory should go out. And actually, let's just manually pull out some of the inventory. And right now, actually, let's replace all these alloy smelters while we are here. So let's grab the capacitors out, because I will need to recycle them and use them in the new alloy smelters here. So these new alloy smelters, they will operate a little bit faster, which obviously is nice. And they have all the functionality of the old alloy smelters. So let's set these guys up, in and out on the bottom. And then we can put in the capacitors after we get this set up. Okay, so let's toss these aside, because we don't need those. And there's one more, actually there's a few more things I need to do over here. I need to set up a magma crucible to melt down, because, okay, so to make the ender pearls, I am going to use a recipe of the alloy smelter. I'm going to cast resonant ender in a gem cast into ender pearls, but to get the resonant ender in here, I'm going to use a magma crucible to actually get it in here. So, and that's because I have no way other than this to make ender pearls. So let's, right here, I think I'm going to set up a smeltery drain. I'm going to set up a magma crucible. It'll be in this block space right here, but first what I want to do is I want to set up an energy source, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use RTGs. Because I believe the Magma Crucible, when I have it fully upgraded, will use 750 RF per tick, which would be 2 RTGs worth, or just over 2 RTGs worth. So let's grab a flux cable as well. So what I'm going to do is, I think right here, and right here I'm going to have my RTGs. And then right here, I'm going to have... Oh, I actually kind of messed that up, but that's okay. So I'm actually going to have 2 cryostabilized flux ducts, and then I will have my Magma Crucible, which will be input from the left and output to the right. And let's go ahead and upgrade this as well. So let's grab a conversion kit, and then some augments to speed it up. 4 of them to be exact. And let's double check this, 750 R per tick. The RTGs each produce 400, so yeah, we have enough power there, so that's cool. So the next thing is I need to actually get the resonant endstone, or whatever it's called, into the Magma Crucible. So let me grab a few things here. So I need an export bus. Let's grab some of these, and then the resonant endstone. So let's grab that, and then I will need some conduit. Oh no, I just want the regular conduit, as well as some facades. And let's see here, what else? Cover cable, that's what I need. Okay, so I should be able to kind of dig into the wall. Actually, it looks like I can just poke out right here. Oh shoot, I won't be... You know what, I'll probably just insert from the top, and then I can run my cable something like this. Whoops. Yeah, that'll probably be the best way. So let's grab the conduit here, run that. And then the cover cable with the export bus and acceleration cards with the endstone. So that should melt up. Let's see here. And this thing will hold a lot of ender pearls in it, so that's nice to know. Let's tidy this back up. Cool, cool, cool. So the next thing I need to do is I need to make some casts. And to do that, I will need aluminum brass. So I'm going to need to make a little bit of aluminum brass. And I forget what the ratio is. 1 to 3 copper, or 1 copper to 3 aluminum. And I don't have... You know what? I'm going to have to make this... You know what? I'm actually going to go back to my old base to make these casts, because I don't have anything in the tank over here. So let me grab a little bit of copper and a little bit of aluminum. And then I also want to grab 5 ender pearls here, and that's so I can make the casts. Okay, so let's go to the old base to make these casts. And there are still some things here at my old base that are still running, so that's always nice to know. My sheep are still being sheared. Okay, so I do need aluminum brass in here, so copper and aluminum. That should cook up rather quickly, and then we can make some casts here. So how we do that is we just need an ender pearl and some aluminum brass. And unfortunately I don't have any aluminum brass already cooked up, but that's okay. So let's actually throw the gem cast that is meant for over here in that chest right there. And then let's get our aluminum brass. Wait, what? Do I actually need emeralds? I might only be able to make that cast with emeralds. Oh, I can't throw it in the system because the system's pretty much full. Whoops. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I should be able to use emeralds here. Yes, and these casts are made super quick, so that's always nice. Excuse me. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. So do I have enough aluminum brass here? I do. I have more than enough, actually. Not if I keep doing that, though. Cool. Now I have my 5 casts. And let's go back to my main base. And we can throw these casts in. Okay, wow, this thing's already full. I kind of figured it'd be quick. I didn't think it would be that quick, though. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to make a timer. Actually, you know what? I think for right now, actually, I need to set these up before I do anything. So these need to be out to brown. That's what they need to be. So let's set these to out to brown. They need to be always on. Brown, 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 always on. Brown, always on. And to complete this, I will need hoppers into each one of these. And I need that to not be connected. Although it might not hurt anything if it was. And okay, so what I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to clean all of this up because I might need some of the floor space here. So I'm going to do that off camera, and once I have that cleaned up, I will be right back. Okay, so the last part of the system here is a timer to actually cast the ender pearls. So let's just grab a timer. If I remember right, the delay should be 70. I might need to double check that. Let's grab some redstone and the timer. I'm not really sure why that's taken so long. Okay, that's really weird. That's super weird. Why is that not working? Okay, so I might have to make this thing manually. Not really sure why. My whole applied energetics system is acting a little bit strange right now. Clock. I wonder if that's... Okay, so I have a clock. See if I have torches. Redstone torches. I do not. So let's grab a bunch of those. And then let's grab a machine base. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. So now I have my timer. And let's install this bad boy. So I'm not sure what the best way to do this would be. I think I might be able to run redstone up here and then have... Let's put down a block of stone right here so I can put my timer on it. Okay, so let's set this to 70 because I think that's kind of the delay that I was using in my other base. Okay, that looks like it's working. And let's come over here and see if this is keeping up. Now currently, it's gonna be tight. I think it is. So actually, I feel like this is a pretty neat system to make ender pearls. So yep, the second machine here is fired up. I'm not sure if it will be able to like sustain having 2 machines run all the time, but it looks like it's gonna try. And then this should come over here. So the pattern we're going to be using for this is right here. And let's actually clear out all of this. And I can send all this back to my ME system. So that'll be useful. Yeah, let's go ahead and just let it run through the rest of these guys. So the recipe will be this right here. Let's go ahead and set it and forget it. I believe that just having 2 on each alloy, it should still be able to keep up. I believe that's the key words there. But yeah, this right here gives me a main output of 175% versus the 160% I was getting before. So that should increase iron production by a little bit. Because my iron production's probably in the range of 10 to 12 million per day, or was, it's probably going to bump up to maybe 11 to 13. It's not going to be a huge gain, but over time it actually will amount to be a rather large gain. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with today. So in today's episode, I built a wireless crafting terminal that doesn't seem to want to work right now for whatever reason. I will definitely troubleshoot that in between episodes and see if I can't figure that out. And then I upgraded my smeltery down here. Right now, it's still running on a lot of the old grinding balls, but in the future, we will be using the vibrant alloy grinding balls, which is nice because that'll give me just a little bit more iron ingots. To make all that happen, I set up this awesome smeltery that will automatically make me ender pearls. And it looks like the smeltery itself is keeping up. The magma crucible is definitely keeping up, so that's nice to know. It looks like everything's good to go. So yeah, as of right now, I have 115 million iron ingots. Like I said, I think my rate is somewhere in the 10 to 12 million iron ingots per day range. Not completely sure exactly what it is, but it's a pretty good amount nonetheless, and I'm pretty excited about where I'm at. So anyways, if you enjoyed today's episode, definitely give it a like. If you enjoy watching automation type stuff in modded Minecraft, definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Anyways, signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.